The following podcast may contain explicit content and offensive material, and that shit is funny.
Welcome to the Pièce de Resistance bonus episode number 28, featuring Lyssa and Dale Leopold. You'll also be hearing outtakes from our most recent episode, Invitation to the Booze. We now join this episode, already in progress.
Yeah, I am, because we don't have time for much nonsense today because it's impeachment hearing day. This is our open right now. This is our open. It's happening.
It is. It's happening right now.
Right now, because we don't have time to waste.
They're not going to suspend the clock or yield their time.
It's impeachment hearing day.
It is a day. It's like Christmas, Festivus, Hanukkah, and I don't know, Arbor Day all in one.
Yeah, let's get a tree in there. It's very exciting.
Yep, indeed.
All I have now, right now, I'm just simmering with hatred. But off and on.
Directed
5
at
minutes
anyone
at a
in
time.
particular? Yes, may I ask?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe do something when you know the referees. Anyway, coaches do whatever. Got nothing. No, it's.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're wrestling with that one, are you?
There you go.
Okay.
Way to make it clear for the short bus.
That's
there.
right.
I like it.
Ohio. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, let's.
No, it's predictably horrifying, although the brand new news that there's an ear witness to Trump himself discussing the investigations and corruption and such.
Probably on an unsecured
big
cell phone in a restaurant in Kiev, or Kyiv is now we're understanding it's called. Kyiv. That's what the Ukrainians call it.
We all have a new understanding of how we say that, don't we?
We do, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yes, if loud enough probably for patrons to say,
our interwebs are freezing.
Said what? Yeah. Yeah.
It's... So, big excitement. That's what we got.
We got lots of excitement.
Oh, and
plenty of it.
I almost may have, who knows, coulda. Don't jinx it. Booked a documentary. Look at that.
Ooh. And what is the subject of said documentary?
No earthly idea. I'm waiting on script.
Nice. Very good.
So we shall see.
Good.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Nothing is sure in this business.
Yeah, I've done some, the corporate documentary stuff. I don't think I've done anything no. Actually, the documentary stuff I've done for broadcast is actually being an actor in it, usually with some narrator talking over me. Like I was the priest that converted Pocahontas to Christianity, or and things like that.
You? Shame.
Yeah, that was me. Yes, they had to darken my beard. Yeah. It was like halfway through they said, "Oh wait, we just looked it up. He was only like 30. So yeah, you got to put some mascara on your goatee."
That's funny. So now I see that your beard is coming back in.
It is.
Is this because it's
that
cold
time of year.
or because it's historical filming season?
Could be all of the above. I was in Minnesota a couple weeks ago to visit my son, and I'll tell you, it was not fun. I don't think it got above like 35 the whole time, and we had a dusting of snow. This was still October actually, so I was like, yeah, okay, time to regrow. And my son was making me jealous because he has a full beard, which I've never had, and looked pretty damn good. He looks great. So anyway, so yes, it's.
I've never had a full beard either. So
you've never had a beard.
They do look warm.
Yeah.
No.
That's probably for the best, unless you were planning on entering the freak show.
Might be warm. But, and look at me, I am wearing a jacket inside of the hot box booth. So.
Wow.
I know.
That's something. Yeah.
And fuzzy pants.
Have all the motorcycles come and gone, the Harleys?
They have, and it was pleasant enough because we weren't here. So, yeah.
Okay.
Only 2 dead. so that's a good year.
Is it really?
What? There are these really weird pauses. The interwebs are freezing up for me.
Yeah,
And
we
so-
definitely have some freezes. So let's see other exciting news. Wait, I was hoping you would chime in with some.
I'm working on it.
Working on. Okay.
I'm sorry. Exciting news. I don't know.
Yes.
Phlegm. So
Phlegm.
much phlegm.
A little Flemish village, indeed.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, we can think on that a
Who
minute.
knows? Something amazing probably just happened downstairs on my television. And we have one television. Well, we have two in the house.
Yes.
We have one in our bedroom, but it's never actually even been plugged into the wall, although it is nicely mounted on the wall. It has no cable, so it's never been turned on. I don't know if it works.
Okay. More of a,
I'm not
more of
even
a-
sure why I insisted he hang it up there now, come to think of it, but there it is.
It's a conversation
and the other
piece.
one is downstairs with the CNN on it. And I am upstairs away from the CNN. And even if there's no testimony, Jeffrey Toobin could be speaking, and Jeffrey Toobin makes my heart zing.
That's nice. You know, on MSNBC, they actually had George Conway speaking quite passionately about patriotism and duty and country, and he doesn't recognize the Republican Party.
Say
et
it to your
cetera.
wife, jackass.
I know. Well, yeah.
We're gonna have a
it's
little family discussion about this one.
followed by some angry sex, as we have portrayed here.
Which is fine if you want to do that, but it hurt all of us going through that. Did you see what I just sent you? I tweeted at you guys an OMG because, fucking Ben Carson arranged a rally for Trump.
Did he really?
Yes, with his black people.
Oh, you're pressing again. Oh, my God. This is amazing.
I am tired, Dale. I can't satire this fast. I mean,
It's
unreasonable, really.
the struggle is real. Absolutely.
We're union, you know. We should
Yeah.
we should take a break or something.
Or get hazard pay or something. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
It's astounding. Well, tell you what. Why don't we take a break and listen to the fabulous outtakes from our most recent episode? We're speaking of the Trump and Ben Carson at rallies or whatever. Most recent episode was Invitation to the Booze, and here are the outtakes. As promised, here are the outtakes from our most recent episode, Invitation to the Booze.
Hey, I'm me on this one. Yay.
Now, gentlemen, you know why we are here. Sorry.
Line 4 for those of you following at home.
She's only going to amuse the theater nerds. Let us roll on now. Ready?
We have work to do. Can you get Smiley to follow directions?
Do you all realize just how deep this is going? This is going to be the bottom, the end. They keep telling me there's no bottom, but here we are. I don't know what else to do.
Not gonna listen to this crap.
There we go. I got it. I finally figured out how this damn technology works.
Ginsburg, pocket, Ginsburg, pocket, Ginsburg.
You know,
Pocket, Ginsburg.
you know I do not like mysteries, Natasha.
The Trump is like a little wimp, so fun. He curds away the itsy bitsy spider.
You are fun. You are on ball today.
Oh, my stars.
Oh, you are on both balls today.
That good one. That very good one.
Mister, I see what you did. So clever.
Yeah, yippity yappity chitter chatter pocket.
Ta-da! No. Ta-da!
Jake has experienced his Dada period.
It is so weird because that's what I used to call my father. I used to call him Dada. I used to call my father Dada.
That's my line. Hey!
You're 42 years old. You should not be calling me Dada no more.
You will call me Dad or Dada, but not Nya.
You should have... Oh, my gosh, more phlegm.
Oh, no, it's my line. It's my line. Never mind. Okay, that's why, because you were waiting for me. Okay, never mind. To the beach.
The beach. Shh! Will you stop it with the la-la-la-las? You'll attract its attention.
That's the
That's-
best direction I've ever seen. Whispering ululation.
Whispering ululations.
That's the name of my EDM band that's coming up. Whispering Ululation.
I don't even know how you do that, but you did it, man.
Whispering Ululation.
My mind is blown. Unbelievable.
Whispering ululation.
You want to start? You want to start at 11 again?
Jake, leave the nice men alone. Stop lullying. I need to pick it up at 18 because I distorted the shit out of that. So I'm going to step back. Sorry.
All of this is an elaborate revenge prank for making her have a crush on Rick Perry, you understand?
And you know, when you have to explain your joke, you really have failed. But the Lulies are beautiful.
Look over your shoulder and you'll see where the horseshoe crab was. Do you see this? Not your over this shoulder. My right, not your right.
Mana, do 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 do.
Mana mana, mighty fortress, mana mana mana, is our God. Mana mana.
Mana, mana, mana.
All right, into the White House.
You're the best. I love you, man.
Do you think he folded
Oh my
them?
God.
I can't
I
imagine.
Trump is one of the
Wow.
nicest men I've ever worked
Just
Okay,
for
so we
not-
drink when he says
Sure,
huge.
that's
Or
exactly
is
the
it
way
when-
that goes.
That's okay.
But,
Zip it. Okay. I lost my place. Impeachment. Sorry.
Everybody needs to get off their ass. Yeah.
We're really all
Yeah,
going to
hold
jail,
on,
aren't we?
Hold on just a
Buzzword
moment.
bingo
Yeah.
is not as much fun
My
anymore.
line.
I mean, I'm always drinking now.
Oh,
So
right.
when he says the words, I just don't drink, and I don't like that nearly as much.
Hey, listen.
I want my mommy.
Here's an executive decision. I'm going back to line 4.
I will not. That would require me to go into the ladies' room.
So much better than Obama's.
I don't know
So
if this is
much
going to
better
go
than
anywhere.
Obama's.
What am I going to
So
tell the
much
people
better
back
than
in the
Obama's.
home district?
Now
Because
look here, Mr. VP Pants.
And I mean, I tried to try it, but oh my God, I got so confused with all the folding, and I didn't even get one pocket. It made my head hurt, totally.
Raise your hand if you've ever really had a mini puke.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's happened. Okay.
Been there,
Yes.
did not have to go method.
Sense memory.
I feel better now. Oh.
R-U-D. I'm dynamite. R-U-D. My ass is tight.
Somebody get me a
R-U-D.
burrito. It's
All
time
right,
for my
Chris,
show.
I'm
I'm
in
DC now, but try it again.
Does he talk, or is it the teeth doing it for him?
110. They think that they got you where you want. They've got you where they want you.
You said it.
They think they've got you where they want you.
You said it.
Okay. Backing up.
Are you going to
108.
trust this man who butt dials reporters?
I believe he would.
Really? Butt dialed reporters twice.
Born to be mild.
Enlightenment dawns.
I just got the next level on Candy Crush.
I don't know how to do a lot of yarger barger, so I'll have to come up with some bullshit in that.
Just do literal yargle bargle. Yargle bargle, yargle bargle.
I'm gonna go put it on my dick outside.
I've cried and had 2 spit takes. Thank you, Chris.
Wow, these are awesome. Let's go kill somebody. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look, we just got a bit overexcited.
Dustin in the dark.
Exchanging glances.
I don't have anything to blow my nose with here except my clothes, and that seems awkward.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, there were frozen peas.
I came up with a song this morning with Lyssa. I want Yevgeny to sing in the style of HMS Pinafore, Pockets in My Pinafore. Oh, the fun, it never stops.
I'm just gonna bask in this for a second. You guys, go ahead.
Can't you see you're next? Yes, you're
I have
next.
a line and I want to say it.
You're so next.
You wouldn't hit the bat with glasses on, would you?
My name isn't Larimore, and it isn't.
Oh, holy balls, that's genius.
Well done. Well done.
You guys, that was one of the best moments of my life. Thank you so much for the joy with which you embraced that.
Gold star for you, and one for me. Okay.
My work here is done.
Yeah, that's what you think. But for 5 more minutes, get off my stage.
Oh, God. Again. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How the hell do I get out of this thing? Jane, stop this crazy thing.
Here we go.
It's now my goal to do the fakest possible laugh I can.
Yes.
To every time we bump back in.
Yes, at recording time. and honestly, I'm only about halfway through putting those outtakes together. But you don't know that, dear listener, because you just listened to them through some magic technological time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yes. Oh, I have... Jake said another Trumpism.
Oh, yes?
Again. We were headed to somewhere awful and kiddly. Jay said something about how Jake says everybody likes dogs. And Jay says, well, not everybody. President Trump doesn't like dogs. Jake snapped his head, said, is that true? And Jay said, yeah, it's true. He doesn't like dogs.
Yep.
What's
Filthy
wrong
creatures.
with that guy? Says my husband. And my son says, almost everything.
Parenting done right. Now,
Thank you. We stopped and accepted our Parent of the Year awards and shit. Yeah, a little ceremony.
It's weird because, I mean, I remember having like extended family relatives and they were very liberal, and their kids were basically parroting whatever they were saying, and I thought, oh no, that's terrible, you know. But it's like really all you have to do is turn on the frickin' TV.
I know, right?
And it's like self-impeachment, as it were. It's
it doesn't take much. Jake's convinced, and he's seen the evidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, why did he say that? We have no earthly idea, except possibly it benefits Vladimir Putin. But other than that, there's really no
nothing.
logic.
Yeah. It's batshit insane. That's been so far the best part of this hearing today for me is I like the Republican technique of listen to this batshit insane conspiracy theory I have and then tell me you know nothing about it. It's not true, is it? Right?
It was like Ambassador Taylor's face was just this grin like, I can't really believe what I'm hearing here. It was just so, and it was like,
no, sir, I have no direct knowledge about that alien probe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and right, and Bat Boy was involved somehow. I don't know. It's like that's what we're operating, and it's like unless you've been slavishly following all this, whether it's QAnon or even just the garden variety Fox News bullshit, you'd have no fucking idea what he's talking about.
No, and imagine
Alexandra Chalupa, boo 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 boo. I ordered a chalupa at lunch yesterday.
Woman is.
Yeah,
who's the chalupa?
I don't know, but it sounds delicious.
I know. Oh God. If Jim Jordan and Devin Nunes are the best they have, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Start negotiating there, master negotiator.
That's right. I'll make such a deal. I'll get off with
I'll
time for good behavior.
under the bus. It's fine.
That's right.
Eric, who needs him?
Yeah, Don Jr. Yeah,
don't like him.
Gone. Never liked him.
Yeah. What's that other kid's name? I don't know.
The other one. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
He hasn't written
under
a
the
book
bus.
yet. I'm sure an Eric Trump novel or a book is forthcoming. It's like,
well, it takes longer to ghostwrite because
that's right. Crayon, it's hard to decipher.
Yes. There's no notes. He spelled his notes out in that pasta with the noodles, the letters.
Yeah, that's right.
Alphabet soup.
And of course, in our universe, he's quite busy as Secretary of the Space Force. And
President Dad.
President Dad, lock myself in the bathroom again. President Dad. Chris does that very well. Oh.
Yes, he does. He does indeed. So let's see. Is there anything else? We have no idea what to tell you foreshadowing-wise about our plot because we had agreed to write today, but again, it is impeachment hearing day 1.
Yes.
And it is a miracle we can even speak because we're both vibrating with excitement.
And currently experiencing such FOMO, fear of missing out on.
Right. I'm sure
right?
This is when they brought in the interpretive dancers. I know.
Yeah.
It.
Now, luckily, I can DVR. I can just hit rewind on the DVR here, but you don't have that?
I do. It's
okay.
I
All
could
right.
hit.
Okay.
I could.
But then you wouldn't be
Yes.
up to date, and all the social media would be like a half hour ahead of you. You'd be
Right,
like,
and then it's not even like I could catch up during commercial breaks because hello.
Right. Maybe just hope that they need to pee more often. They are older
How
gentlemen.
are we going to do this for 6 to 8 weeks?
Holy
Seriously,
crap.
I don't have time for this.
I
I
don't-
already get up at 4. I cannot get up any earlier. I can't.
We'll have to think of something. Maybe we'll just all do it Thanksgiving Day, like the next 3 episodes.
We'll
that'll be
binge.
our break.
I gotta watch screeners now. I have homework from the Academy.
The Academy.
It's starting to feel oppressive. That's so much shit I have to watch. So
I really want to vote. Well, speaking of movies, Jojo Rabbit, lots of fun. Highly recommended.
excellent. I've not seen it yet.
It's the funniest use of Hitler yet. I think even funnier than Mel Brooks, but also poignant too. And another cool movie was a Korean one that my son turned me on to, Parasite. Have you heard about that? So it's Korean.
No, it sounds scary. I don't do scary movies.
It's
They scare me. That's why.
There's some suspense, but it's really more a big social satire about capitalism, as was Snowpiercer by the same director, which was a metaphor where there's been a climate disaster in the future, and the only civilization is on this one
I'm sorry,
train.
hold on. You're describing a film. Yes,
film, yes,
not a
yes.
movie.
A film.
No,
I'm so sorry.
Carry
so
on,
sorry.
a film.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sorry,
Yes, so it's set in the future, and in the front compartments of the train are the rich people.
Oh, it's a metaphor for society.
It's all the dregs of society in the rear. Yes,
Right,
and you get
steerage.
people like
That's what we
John
call
Hurt
it in my
and
day, steerage.
Chris Evans, and a wonderful international
He's
cast.
handsome.
Yes, he is. And he's got America's butt, apparently. So
Jake and I
anyway.
got followed around Target because we were doing that exact accent, whatever it is. So we were talking about the ballet.
The ballet. Gee, I'd love to hear Jake's accent. That would be great.
And he did really well. The ballet. You have to do it with all of the lip like you're a donkey because otherwise it doesn't work. So the whole face has to be involved.
Yeah, I'm hearing that Jeremy Irons is doing that on the HBO series The Watchmen. He's playing that extremely well.
No, the plummy thing.
Yeah, it's quite good and quite evil. It's wonderful.
I like it. Right,
So anyway,
I
so we-
see a fucking message light blinking over there. God damn it, evil.
All right, folks, we've got your viewing. Go see Parasite. Go see Jojo Rabbit. Watch The Watchmen on HBO. No endorsement money from that, unfortunately.
No, god damn it.
We'll take it. HBO,
Dale,
call us.
quit
Call.
endorsing without the checks. Don't you understand? For every quo, there has to be a
There
quid.
has to be quid. Lots of quid and dollars
I know.
too. It's great. It's wonderful.
Right.
So anyway,
Don't speak Latin, you'll confuse them.
no, that's right.
That's
so.
That's
we
an
don't want-
embarrassing theory that's floating out there. Strategy's that point, but it's true.
Well, Marsha Blackburn warned us all that Jesus warned us, get rid of those lawyers.
No, he did. What? No.
No, that was Shakespeare. But never mind. That's what we're dealing with here. Just invincible in ignorance, or at least their ignorance is invincible. Hopefully, their election chances are not. And that would be really cool.
Praise be and hallelujah.
Hallelujah,
President
indeed.
Pelosi. President
Indeed.
Pelosi.
Nervous
That
Nancy
will
would be
make
nervous no
me
longer.
so happy.
That's when we put out the all laughing episode for sure. We'll get you on one channel, we'll get Lori and Karen on the other two, and then the rest
You'll
of us
just have
will.
to call Jay and have him attach something. Put a microphone near my prone body.
Yes, indeed.
That's where I'll be, giggling.
And we shall return in roughly 10 days with our next exciting episode once we figure out what the hell's going to happen.
Yeah,
with
we're
it.
kind of distracted, and anything could happen. Honest to God, we cannot keep up.
Just like okay. My favorite quote for the whole thing was that the Republican attorney saying it wasn't this back channel. It wasn't as outlandish as it could be, right? And Taylor did his best. He was grinning like anything, but he was like, not as outlandish as it could be. And he had his great voice. Not as outlandish as it could be. Yes. It's perfect. It's like, that's a bumper
yes,
sticker.
I suppose, had there been an elephant involved, it would have been more outlandish.
If you put Devin Nunes in the room, it would definitely have been a lot more outlandish.
He's
or
suing
Jim Jordan.
a cow.
Yeah, he's
That's
suing a cow.
outlandish. A fictitious cow at that.
Ukrainian cow, probably.
No, fictitious. Fictitious cow.
Indeed. All right, folks.
Have
Well,
fun.
we want to get back to the action here, guys.
We do. We got to go.
All righty.
Jeffrey
See you
Dubin.
all.
Bye.
George Conway. All right. Bye.
Bye.